Guys aren't playing as much as they feel they deserve. When you're playing for a team that's competing for a championship, though, players understand that some sacrifice is required.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. They've got Pachulia. Durant is out there with West. Then there's Ian Clark. And it's Curry in at the 1 spot. Here's Hassel. Screened by Russell. 6 on the shot clock. The fader. David West grabs the miss. Curry outside. The shot's good on the assist by West. Curry's got the first points up on the board for the Warriors.
Nice make for him as they get the scoring started.
Yeah, he gets it going, and who knows now, it might be a really big night in store for him.
Here's Ingram. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And not only can Ingram score from the perimeter, but he can also contribute inside. The way he releases his shot makes it very difficult to block.
Now here's Curry. He's coming off a 34-point game against the Lakers. Left side West. From 13, count it.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Silk passes to the Prophet. Here's Silk. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. And that one's good. Ingram's got 5 points so far.
No stopping Ingram when he's in a rhythm like this, especially when he gets a pass in a spot he loves to pull from.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
And you think about the Lakers fan base of 16 million. This team is a national phenomenon. They're one of the most popular teams in the country in any sport. Estimated to be the second most valuable franchise in the league after the New York Knicks.
The first one falls. And even with the Lakers struggling to win games, you can bet whenever a big-name free agent hits the market, the Lakers can almost always get a meeting.
Yeah, typically they're going to be in that discussion, and they keep their checkbook open just for that reason. I mean, the lure of the big market, the bright lights of L.A., endorsement opportunities, it all holds a certain allure in this day and age.
That one misses.
And this Warriors team so dominant on so many levels. But for me, what energizes them is that fluidity and that unselfishness of their offense. I mean, it's so much fun to play that way, and that joy feeds into every aspect of the game.
And there's the foul. It'll go on the captain. That's his first foul. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Clark kicks it to West. Now here's Pachulia. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Curry is inside. Russell's there. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Warriors with such terrific decision-making and ball movement, it's hard to beat them playing old-school isolation offense.
And modern NBA defenses make it hard to score that way. Meanwhile, the Warriors are able to create open looks time and time again with their skill level and constant motion.
Here's Clark. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. Durant, that's good.
There's a chance he could go for a big game if they don't D him up on the perimeter.
Pass to the Prophet. Here's Hassel. West with the steal. Durant just inside the line. The shot's good on the assist by West. Durant's got 5 points so far.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Here's the Prophet. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Warriors in Oakland.
Yeah, but you can't talk about his performance without mentioning what he did defensively in terms of shot blocking. He was a force of nature.
Pachulia, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And he's got his first free throw of the game. The free throw drops for Pachulia.
And for the Lakers, 5 different head coaches now, counting interims, in the last 5 seasons. Not a bunch of stability on that bench.
And Pachulia drops them both. And the Lakers also seeing some turmoil in the front office this offseason.
Yeah, you know, back in 2014, big promises were made about contending within 3 years. I mean, this is season 3, and the Lakers clearly a bit away from contention. This team looking for a new direction, hopefully one with some stability and consistency.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, and that one, good.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Warriors leading by 8. Curry kicks to Durant. Fires from 18. They get the rebound. Here's Pachulia. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Collins checked in for the captain. The Warriors shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. The free throw drops for Pachulia. Los Angeles is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Outside Russell. There's a screen. Here's Ingram. Doesn't go that time. West with some nice D. Curry kicks to Clark. To the middle, deflects the pass. Here's Pachulia. That one doesn't drop. Lakers trail by 11. Here's Russell. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Russell's got his first points of the game.
Taking the hit and still getting it to go down. Russell showing you some nice toughness there.
Picked by Pachulia. Collins against Durant. And again, no good by Golden State.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
To the inside, and it goes out of bounds. That one off West. And here we can now take a look at how the ratio was between the 3s and the 2s last season for the Lakers.
In the long-range game, a staple for them offensively. It's clear they embrace the value of that extra point, and spacing the floor, something they look to do every time they're on the court.
Outside Russell. They set the pick. Kicks it to Ingram. Pachulia with the steal. Fires from deep. And it's Russell with the rebound. Lakers trail by 9. Again, Russell missing. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. The shot by Curry, no good. The Lakers shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Russell dishes to Collins. Pass to Russell from the arc. Again, Russell missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Now the dish to Ingram. Here's Collins. Good on the 13-footer.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Here's Clark after the basket by Los Angeles. Here's Durant. And it's Russell with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
To the left wing. Silk passes to Ingram. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
Ingram kicks to Russell. Lets it go. And Ingram with the basket on the assist by Russell. Ingram's got his third basket of the night right there.
You know, Kevin, D'Angelo Russell came into a really crowded backcourt rotation his rookie season, and the coaching staff kept him on a fairly tight leash. You get the sense now he'll be unleashed, and that'll give him a chance to realize his great potential.
So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And there's always a tricky balance for young players like D'Angelo Russell. Playing is the best way for him to develop, but you want to hold them accountable and make them earn their minutes.
Yeah, and I think Russell ended up, Kevin, earning good minutes, almost 30 a game, actually, and I think he did better in his rookie season than he was really given credit for. You look at his numbers, and the body of that rookie season was pretty solid. In the end, paying his dues will only make him hungrier to prove that he belongs.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State, Anderson Varejau's checked in for Pachulia. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Livingston in for Ian Clark. And David West drops them both. Lakers trail by 9. Here's Redding. There's the screen. Here's Ohio, and it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got him just enough room to get that shot off.
Now here's Livingston. He's tightly guarded. Lets it go from 11, and that one hits back iron.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3. That sends Brandon Ingram to the free throw line. It's going to be on David West. JaVale McGee's checked in for David West. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
We got a storyline here. If it goes on for the rest of the game, it could be all those points they're getting at the foul line.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Now here's Livingston. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Lakers. And it's McGee with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
So it's the Lakers now. They trail by 6. It's good from long range.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
McGee sets the pick for Iguodala. They set the screen. Here's Curry with the 3. Trains the three-pointer. Curry's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Warriors.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
The Lakers with the ball. 6-point game. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And really the signature of that game was what they were able to do from a defensive standpoint, particularly on the low post.
Yeah, and they were up in the air an awful lot in that paint area, getting their hands on shots, a lot of them, but if they didn't block them or touch them, they actually changed them. You know, the Lakers had never missed the playoffs in 3 consecutive seasons in franchise history until last season. Boy, this is a franchise that's clearly unaccustomed to losing basketball games.
O.J. Mayo, he's checked in for the Lakers. So he gets them both. And the last time the Lakers had missed the playoffs in 2 consecutive seasons was 1976.
Well, up to 2013, the Lakers had only missed the playoffs 5 times total in the 65 years of the team's history. Now it's 3 seasons in a row for a franchise with so much very justified pride. It's got to be tough to handle and swallow.
4 on the shot clock. No good on that one. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
And listen, you have to take advantage of the freebies. And on that night, they did not, and that is why they just could not recover.
Exactly. I mean, they left too much cheese at the foul line. And in the end, it mattered on the scoreboard and cost them.
Dishes it to Ingram. To end the run, JaVale McGee grabs the miss.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Iguodala. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Ultra impressive, guys. Caught them off guard, and they've taken the momentum in this game now.
And Andre Iguodala isn't the first option in offense he once was, Greg, but he still can come up with the occasional big game and clutch shot when he's out there in crunch time.
Yeah, he doesn't always start, but tends to finish games for the Warriors. One of the more clutch players at hitting big shots at the end. Always steps up in a huge way for the marquee matchup. And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And it's slammed in by Varejao.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Boy, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
Stolen by Varejao. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Take a look at what Curry's done already with 8 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter. You know, what's amazing about Curry isn't just how dominant a shooter or player he is, but very few guys in the history of our game have actually changed it. And I think Steph Curry is rapidly moving into that category. I mean, now you see defenders who have to guard 35 feet away from the basket. You know, you generally don't see guys his size dominate the game when they don't feature that next level athleticism. So for what he's done, man, it is just incredible to watch.
Lets the 3 fly. Curry with another miss.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Dolman. He's guarded by Varejao. Passes it to Ohio. 5 on the clock. Now the pass to Ingram to stop the drought. It's rebounded by Golden State. Their last encounter was in Oakland.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. I mean, a lot of questionable, poor decisions by them with the ball. And when that happens, you can get blasted.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And a very convincing performance here from the Warriors so far.
It's been about the effort. Love the hustle they've shown here in the first.
Yeah, it's due to their hustle, as you said, Greg, and it's showing up on the scoreboard, too.
Prophet is out there with the captain. Then it's Mayo, and it's on a Kidsie in at the 3. That's the Laker 5.
That's his first personal foul.
Los Angeles shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And in terms of team numbers, The free throw percentage is right at 74.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year, but just a tad worse, so not too bad.
And the first one at the line is good. The Lakers making a switch here. Russell's checked in. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Warriors leading by 20. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Back to Livingston. Feeds it to Clark. Durant with it to the paint. Here's Varejao. The basket good off the assist from Durant. That's now 8 points for Anderson Varejao.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Outside, Russell. There's the pick. And here's Mayo for 3. A rebound by Iguodala.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Back to Russell. Mayo left side. To the inside. The Prophet passes to Hess. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. We take a second here to take a look at the shot chart.
Well, just look at the cluster in the middle of the paint. That right there tells you all you need to know about how they have built the lead they have. They are playing with more intensity on the offensive side of the ball, and it's the difference in the game right now. You have to love how they've approached this matchup.
The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, there's no doubt that the Splash Brothers are the most dangerous backcourt in the NBA. Steph Curry is the MVP, but he said of Klay Thompson, "I love playing with him. How much better he's gotten since day one is kind of scary. He's such a great two-way player, and he isn't anywhere close to hitting his ceiling." Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. They're one heck of a tag team.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Outside Durant. Inside. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Mayo. Drops in the breakaway layup. Mayo's got his first basket.
I think you got to give props to the defensive Mayo. He's known as an offensive player, but he keeps his eyes moving, his arms and hands active, which helps him get steals.
Durant kicks to Livingston. He feeds it to Varejao. Got a hand on it, but he stays with it. Lakers trail by 20. Sonic Hensey passes to Russell. Here's Hassel. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The drive by Russell to the left side wing. Hassel's shot's good. The captain's got 5 now.
You never pass for the sake of passing. You wait until the defense commits. Russell does that, finds the open man nicely.
Durant kicks to Livingston. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Varejao dishes to Livingston. And stolen by Russell. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Livingston. They need this one. Verajao. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Livingston's got 3 assists now in this one. And the Lakers call time here.
Start it.
Collins checked in for Los Angeles. Silk comes in for O.J. Mayo. And then for Golden State, Pachulia comes in for Anderson Varejao. And it's West in for Andre Iguodala. Pass to Hassel. Pulls up on the wing. Here's the Prophet. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Durant's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Collins. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Pass to Cobb. Lock at 6. There's the screen. Wing shot on the way. Los Angeles with another miss.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points. The Lakers number 1. Second, the Warriors.
And how many times have we seen these two clubs force turnovers and then convert at the other end? They really share a lot of similarities.
Check out the game for Pachulia. 9 points, and he's added to his totals by picking up 3 points at the line as well.
Yeah, that'll balance out that stat sheet nicely. I mean, you always want to see at least a few points from the free throw line.
And the first one at the line is good. He's off on the second. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. There's the pick and the pass to Cobb. Here's the Prophet. There's the triple. Gets a hand on it. Hassel. Goes up again, and it's good on the layup. The captain's got 7.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Livingston kicks it to West. Picked by Pachulia. Clark, the pass to Durant. Rebound the Lakers. The Prophet's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Silk. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
Now Livingston. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Again, Durant missing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse. And for Kevin Durant, guys, when he left Oklahoma City to join the Warriors, he knew he'd face a backlash. I mean, fans in Oklahoma City, some felt betrayed. Critics who said he took the easy way out. But in the end, he went with his gut. He decided to face that criticism and go outside his comfort zone and his safe haven, if you will, in OKC.
They set the pick from outside the arc, and the 3-ball is good. 10 points for him.
And just a little bit ragged defensively.
Yeah, it's so bad I would even go a step farther and call it raggedy. I mean, that's how their defense has been overall today.
And the Lakers call time here. And for Durant, his choice to join the Warriors, Greg, seemed to be about winning, but also about the culture that they have developed out there.
Yeah, I mean, the Thunder had often been criticized for the way their offense would at times break down into the quote-unquote hero ball, but the Warriors play an unselfish style. Players who love to pass the ball and who can also get along great off the court. I think that was a huge part of what attracted KD to the Warriors.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
And the basket by Curry.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
And there's the feed to Collins. Pass to Ohio. Here's the Prophet. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. So he comes up empty at the line.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Ohio, the pass to the Prophet. Kicks it to Collins. Unloads. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Collins has got his 2nd basket of the night. Warriors leading by 22. Outside Curry. McGee sets the pick for Curry. To the middle. It's tipped. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
13 feet away. Here's McGee. They shoot again. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
2 shots, gentlemen. 2.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from McGee. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Here's Redding. Here's Ohio. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got his 5th rebound in this one. Durant dishes to Curry. Back to Durant. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
They set the pick. Here's Collins. And it's off from 3-point range. The Warriors shooting very well, 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. And the slam dunk by McGee.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Out to the right wing. Here's Collins. That's short off the rim.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Durant kicks to Pachulia. Back to Durant. To the paint. Knocked away. .158 left in the first half of basketball. Passes to the Prophet. And again, no good by the Lakers. The Warriors shooting at 51%. Really solid. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Curry. Curry's got 6 assists in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Lakers have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4 of 7 from the foul line tonight. First one falls for him. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so Collins nails both of them. 1:30 left in the second quarter. Outside Curry. On the wing, Iguodala. McGee, the pass to Pachulia. Livingston dishes to Curry. Golden State moving it around. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
How about the quick hands on the steal and the quick feet on the break?
Yeah, a careless, silly mistake there, though. I mean, coughing the ball up and then not being quick enough to get back on defense, that's costly.
He dishes it to Pachulia. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And look now at the various locations of the shots taken so far.
And the 3 ball really hurting them right now, taking way too many bad shots from deep. Yeah, they've had some decent looks, but when it's not falling, it's hurting your cause. I wouldn't say to go away entirely from the 3, but they've got to do a better job of only taking a 3 when it's a great shot.
You know, his shooting percentage is falling off here in the second. He just can't get the ball in the basket. He's really struggling.
Pass to Ingram. 11 feet away. Stolen by McGee. Iguodala kicks to Curry. A second chance effort. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
That's his second personal foul.
And what's crazy to think about with Curry is that he was signed to such an affordable contract before he, too, made the leap to stardom because of concerns about his ankles. That has not, though, recently been a problem for him.
And the team must be thanking their lucky stars for that good fortune. Very serious concerns at one point that Curry would never be able to play a full season. Had the procedure done to take away tissue and change his approach with ankle sprains, and he's been as good as it gets.
And both free throws good for Curry. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. There's a good screen. Ingram. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Ingram's got 12.
And the speed Ingram has makes him a nightmare for defenses in pick and rolls. I mean, he constantly keeps them on skates and wondering what's next.
And here is Curry. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. Curry's got 7 points for the quarter. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Warriors on top, just dominating this one.
The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He ended up with 19 points, 6 assists, and 1 rebound. Some great work from him in the first 2 quarters. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, some people wondered what Steph would do and how he would react becoming the MVP. Well, here's your answer. He's still getting better. Yes, better. Less turnovers, better shot selection, and makes it more frequently. Incredible.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
They relied way too heavily on the three-point shot in the first half. Their long-range game was off. That's my off sound, Ernie. They were off. But they still settled for the outside shots. They got to put more pressure on the defense by pounding it inside and attacking the basket.
The Warriors shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. West out there with Pachulia. And it's Durant. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Clark in at the 2. 6 to shoot. West kicks to Pachulia. Basket, good. Pachulia's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Warriors. Curry against Russell. The pass to Cobb. Here's the Prophet. The dish to Russell. Launches it. It's rebounded by Curry.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all. And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Lakers shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Outside, Russell. He kicks to Ingram. From deep. Cans it from downtown. Ingram's got 15.
And with Ingram, he can score from anywhere. His jump shot is money, and his drives to the hoop, they're lethal.
Picked by Pachulia. Durant, the pass to Pachulia. He used that pick to get in close.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
He's had 5 chances at the line, gone 4 for 5. LA has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Russell inside, guarded by Kerr. And it's Russell missing. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we've seen the Warriors become a powerhouse franchise, but sometimes great teams can overlook opponents. But Coach Kerr takes a cue from Greg Popovich and talks about what he calls appropriate fear. Draymond Green explained, "You're not going to be scared or back down from anyone, but have appropriate fear," which just means respect them. Respect that they can beat you. Kevin?
Thanks, DA. It's always about focus.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
West outside. Durant sets a screen for West. On its way from Curry for 2, and there's the call on Pachulia. That is his first foul of the game.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Lakers have gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Here's Cobb. The shot misses. Great D that time from Durant. Dishes to Curry. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
From 17 feet out, no good from Clark. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that. And how many extra possessions have they gotten because of that rebounding edge?
Well, it's been a bunch, and I think it's made the difference in the game. I mean, they've actually done a great job on the board.
LA's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Lakers passing it around. The Prophet passes to Cobb. And it's Russell in the corner. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. Shot to stop the run. David West grabs the miss. West has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Durant dishes to Curry. Pachulia kicks to Clark. Picked by Pachulia. Durant just inside the line. And again, no good by Golden State. And here's the Lakers. Ingram passes to Russell. Feeds it to Ingram. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Ingram's got 17 now.
And Ingram hits these mid-range jumpers, guys, in his sleep. I mean, the defenses can't allow him to get going from there. That's his sweet spot.
Picked by Pachulia. Durant kicks to Curry. Baseline try. Curry with another miss.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
Warriors have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Here's Clark. Now here's Curry. Rob. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Here's Durant, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It goes on Brandon Ingram. And one thing we've seen from Kevin Durant so far in his career is that he shows up big when games mean the most. His team might not always win when the lights are their brightest, but he is still at his very best.
You are so right. Whenever he is on the national stage, it seems that is when he drops 40 and 10. And he's been playing in huge games his entire life and knows how to amp himself up. And while some stars can wilt or vanish in big games, Durant just seems to flourish.
Collins checked in for the Lakers. Mayo comes in for Silk. And so Durant nails them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
To the middle. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And let's look now at which teams have been the hottest offensively for the past 10 games. Second, the Warriors.
Well, this is only a trend over a few games out of a very, very long season. But the coach has got to be pleased that his team has been able to score big with some consistency.
And he can't get the first one. The Warriors making a switch here. Iguodala's checked in. Good on the second free throw. The Warriors shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. He feeds it to West. Takes the turnaround J. Goes back up. They shoot again. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
One shot.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
LA has gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. It's stolen by Curry. And that one, good. Curry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Mayo, the pass to the Prophet. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. 6 to shoot. There's Russell with the 3. That one misses. Curry with some nice D. Here's Clark. Drills the three-pointer. Clark's got 7 points in the game.
And they seem to have gotten something out of almost every possession. Their defense has been just as good, just a tremendous performance all the way around.
Yeah, and they're doing it in hostile territory, too. I mean, don't forget about that part of it, which makes it even more impressive.
And that time, also a missed shot. The Warriors have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. Picked by West. Outside Curry. West kicks to Iguodala. Back to West. Goes up the baseline. That shot, no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Collins dishes to Russell. Pass to Collins. Lets it go from deep. Hits the three-point bomb. Collins has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And that's good stuff from him. Nice touch.
Curry kicks to Clark. There's the feed to Durant. Pass to Curry. Picked by West. He dishes it to Durant. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And let's take a look now. D'Angelo Russell's numbers. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games. Putting up about 18 points per, 7 assists, and 2 rebounds. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And fellas, I would say he's been overachieving a little bit lately. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things
2 shots
for the future.
The first one falls.
Kevin Durant has been getting it done. He has 9 rebounds, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
Anderson Varejau's checked in for Golden State. Livingston comes in for Ian Clark. And both free throws good for Durant. To the middle, hangs in the air, and he lays it up and in. And that's now 7 points for the Prophet.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Here's Redding, guarded by Curry. And there's the pass to Ohio. There's a screen. In the corner, Mayo with it. Stolen by Durant. The Lakers with the rebound. Ohio, guarded by Curry. Inside. Pass to the Prophet. And the layup's good off the glass. The Prophet's got 9 points.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Curry passes to Varejao. Kicks to Durant. Count that one.
He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Mayo with it. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. Takes it from 10. Off the left rim and out. Golden State's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. We'll take a look at the Warriors. Here in the early part of the season, they've acquired the 3rd best record in the conference. And, of course, the Lakers, right on their tail, vying to move up and take over if they get the chance.
And when I look at the Lakers, they've had a nice run here to start the season, up there near the top of the standings and looking like they're comfortable.
And, you know, from everything I've seen so far, I think they can sustain this level of play all the way through the season.
A moment here to check out Kevin Durant. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. Tops in scoring, 10th in field goal percentage, and his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
2 shots.
He's off on the first.
What a performance. Just look at the game for Verjao. He's got 10 points, and all the steals he's collected only add to his impressive stat line.
Whether he's picking someone's pocket or picking off a pass, he has been a disruptive force out on the floor.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Kevin Durant. And he's good on the second. The Lakers shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. To the inside, here's Redding, and too long on the shot.
Very tough when you have that good of a look. The defense caught a break there because he missed.
Lakers foul. That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Winston. Sean Livingston taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Livingston. Livingston hits both of them. And here is Los Angeles now. To the left side wing. McGee with the block. Iguodala kicks to Livingston. On the wing, Iguodala. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. The Prophets got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Redding. He's covered by Livingston. Passes it to Sonikidze. Here's the Prophet. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Golden State moving the ball around. Curry gets the bucket.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Well, he was outstanding in that game, and he's been outstanding in this one, too. He's in a nice little zone here recently.
The pass to Ohio. Pass to the Prophet. Takes the 3. Verjao grabs the board.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Now here is McGee. Not a lot of room. Again, Curry missing.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Ohio guarded by Curry. Now Iguodala. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
I'll tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
And here is Ingram. And that one comes up a bit short. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the Lakers. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Cooligan. Here's Hummel. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Livingston's got 3 rebounds now in this one. McGee a screen. Here's McCaw. McGee, the pass to McCaw. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Livingston. The good-looking shot from the wing. Livingston's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Warriors. Dolman, guarded by McGee. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, Justin Dolman at the line for 2.
And the first one drops. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Fourth quarter of basketball, we're about a minute into it. Now, here's Livingston. McGee a screen. Right wing. Passes it to McCaw. Shot clock at 6. Excellent D there for Mayo. And Los Angeles guys shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Dolman. Not going to go that time. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. And that will be the first game of 5 straight at home. Livingston with it. Shoots from 14. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Livingston, Sean Livingston. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Livingston. Livingston hits both of them. Lakers have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
The pass to Sonikidze. All sorts of time. It's rebounded by Livingston. Livingston's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the wing on the left. There's the 3. Can't hit that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. There's the dish to Mayo. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And that one, good.
You know, Mayo knows how to get the job done in the paint. Shot blockers don't bother him at all inside.
Dishes it to McGee. McGee is screen on Mayo. Livingston kicks to McAdoo. McGee, the pass to Livingston. 6 to shoot from deep. McCaw misses. Lakers have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the 1 make. Inside, got a piece of it. Now Mayo takes the 3, hits it from 3-point range. Mayo's got 5 points in the quarter.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Iguodala kicks to Livingston. Here's the screen. 20 feet out. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
A pretty delivery that time from Iguodala.
Here's Cooligan. He kicks to Hummel. Dolman, guarded by McGee. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Justin Dorman at the line for two.
And he knocks down the first one.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Durant's checked in for Iguodala. And Ian Clark subbed in for Sean Livingston. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Warriors have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's Clark. Feeds it to Durant. Pass to McCaw. Here's McAdoo. Just 5 to shoot. Clark knocks down the 3 ball.
Just too dangerous of a shooter to leave alone from beyond the arc.
Exactly. I mean, this is the time they should be getting more active and aggressive on the defensive end, not less.
Here's Mayo. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Despite the troubles he had in the first half, he stayed composed and focused, and now he's getting it going.
Ball stolen. Here's Sonakitsi. Drops in the breakaway layup. Here's McCaw. He feeds it to Clark. Outside Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
Well, and he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
Yeah, we could feel that one all the way over here.
Yeah, great aggressive move to the bucket there. He wasn't about to pass that one up. He threw it down.
Mayo, that's good.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
Here's McAdoo. Left side Durant. And good that time. Durant's got 27.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
I do not have a total on that, partner, but it seems to be too many if I were to count. The only number you really need to look at, though, is the scoreboard, and that gives you all the info you need.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The feed to McGee. Some nice passing by Golden State here. McGee a screen. Clock at 6. Top of the key jumper, no good. Lakers have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Outside Mayo. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Pass to Cooligan. Here's Hummel. The tray. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Down low, here's McGee. Unable to get that one. Excellent D there for Mayo. Los Angeles has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's Cooligan. He dishes it to Hummel. Fires the three. It's Clark with the rebound. The Warriors shooting about 45% from the floor in the fourth. No good from McCaw.
Tell you what, boy, it's hard to watch when the guy gets good shots and misses them. He's missed everything this quarter.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Anderson Varejão's checked in for Golden State. To the inside, Dolman, and he banks in the layup.
Well-executed possession. They controlled the shot. Nicely done.
The Warriors shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Clark kicks to Durant. Passes to Clark. McGee in the corner. Varejão dishes to Clark. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Clark. Clark's got 3 assists tonight. For Los Angeles, they've gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. There's the screen. Mayo, the pass to Hummel. From downtown, buries the long-range jumper.
And, you know, not only is Mayo a terrific shooter, he also does a fantastic job distributing the rock. I mean, he's a versatile player.
To the middle. Over to the left wing. Clark kicks to Varejão. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Shoots off the screen. Dolman. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Justin Dorman. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
The Profits checked in for Robbie Hummel. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Warriors have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Outside Durant. Now the pass to McCaw. There's the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Kevin Durant good for 3. Durant's got 32 points.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Outside Mayo. Here's Ohio, and the Lakers with another miss. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Outside Durant. Inside. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The Prophet. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Taking 2 shots.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Varejão. Stephen Curry's checked in for the Warriors. And so Varejão hits them both. Here's Mayo. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth. Ball stolen.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And tonight's win will put them up 2-1 in what has become a really intense season series, giving them a tentative edge here with one still left to be played against the Lakers.
And one of the league's truly special talents making his mark. Once again, another great performance for Durant. And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron. And the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way things turned out today.
Well, Greg, this was a well-deserved win. I mean, they came into this building and acted like it was their home turf. I mean, they were the ones calling the shots and controlling everything.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
Outside Curry. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.